Hello and welcome to Black Women Obesity TV, and this is nutritionist Rob. We're back for another video, and if you didn't listen to part one, please listen before you listen to this video. All right, let's get started here. Now, as we move on with these videos on this channel, we're going to be watching a lot of food videos that other people on YouTube have compiled, and I'm going to take them and we're going to break them down. A lot of them are going to be very graphic, and we're going to be talking about what exactly they're doing to our foods. And for example, we'll show you some about hot dogs or what they're doing to the chickens, etc. Because at the same time, you're going to be losing weight. How they make our foods is the most important thing, because they have a formula that most of them follow. The majority of the foods are the same. So we're going to be talking about that. Some of these, again, these videos are very graphic. So some of the people are not going to be able to deal with them, because unfortunately we're feeding our children this, and we're going to get back to that in a second. But these videos, you got to know what's going on out here. Like I told you before, you ladies, you are queens of the world. You are queens. You're very special people. You're the vessels of life on this planet. You're more special than you think you are. So let's start thinking that you are special people. You don't deserve what's going on out here. And we're going to make some changes. The condition of your health have got to improve. And we've got to get this weight off. So before we move on, I talked about in the first part that I'm going to be making, it's going to seem to me I'm going to be making general statements about black women, but it's not all black women. Because some of you do not need to lose weight. So don't take it personal. This channel is for black women obesity. More importantly, if you're thin-skinned and you take things too personal, this channel is not going to be for you. And if you have a problem with the truth about America and the system of white supremacy, this channel is not going to be for you. This is the truth. If you have a problem looking yourself in the mirror and dealing with this, then this channel is not for you. This channel is for people who want to lead and change and be role models. That's what this channel is all about. Sometimes I might curse, but not a lot. Sometimes to get my point across. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, ladies, you got to get your shit together. Period. Black women, you need to develop a sense of urgency. Start talking about what is really going on. Let's go. Got to stop running. I know it's going to feel uncomfortable, but that's okay. I told you sometimes you're not going to like what I'm saying. But we got to deal with it. We got to get this weight off. Because a lot of you don't give a damn about your health. You just live with it. And do what the doctor tells you to do and keep it moving. I told you these doctors don't know what's going on. They don't have any clue. They know that you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, and they got to give you something. It's time to get it together now. Now, we need to transfer some money over. I looked some things up recently. As of February 2018, statistics came out that black women spent $473 million on just hair care products. And we don't spend any money on losing weight. $473 million on hair care products. Making our hair blue, blonde, and red a lot of us, to look like these Europeans. Straightening our hair, perms, $473 million. That's incredible. We got to transfer some money over. Take a portion of this money and invest it in losing your weight. We need to change that. Remember in the first video I said as of 2019, 82.1% of black women, 82.1% of black women are overweight and obese. And no one's addressing the issue. And I called it the conspiracy of silence, which means nobody wants to talk about it. It's a conspiracy all over the country. There aren't any weight loss. There are hardly any weight loss companies in black neighborhoods. It's all by design. How about our children? Child obesity. 35.1% of children are overweight. That's all children. And the biggest jump was when children from 2 to 5 had the biggest increase. That's of usnews.com. And it's the parents' fault. We have to invest in our children. A lot of these children are going to die before you. And black men, you are a major problem also in the house. You have to determine what's coming into the house. I've met many black men out there who have sabotaged their wives' diets on purpose. You need to start leading. You got to run your house. The men are a big problem. And a lot of us not even in the house. These single parent moms are running their own house, doing the best that they can. Now, let's talk about this weight gain. The food companies have developed a formula for obesity. So when they study mice and they want to make them obese, they give them a chemical. We're going to talk about this chemical. They actually list it on the food, just don't know what it is. It's the same chemical that they give the mice that's in your foods. That's messed up, isn't it? They've created what is called the science of addiction. They do not care about you or your kids. All they want to know is that you're addicted and you're going to buy that product, and you do, because you got all these athletes and entertainers telling you to go drink Sprite and Coca-Cola, and you run out and you buy it. And I hope some of these athletes are listening to it too. You got to be ashamed of yourself. Half you idiots telling people to go, just they throwing some money at your face, and you're going to go endorse all this drama, soda, fast foods. Now this is a big secret. Their formula, their science of addiction, it's a secret. And this is all done by design, and that hits you hard. You don't like hearing that. These people are evil. Weight gain doesn't grow on trees. It's not like going outside with an allergy. It's something going on. We know what's going on. Let's break this down. Weight gain is caused basically by two things, 2.5 things. Basically, it's the accumulation of toxins in the foods that are sold in the supermarkets. The accumulation of toxins and poisons that are in the foods that are in the supermarkets. 2, it's an inability to identify these chemicals that is causing the weight gain. You don't know where they are. You don't know how to identify them. Also, we have a belief that good health can be maintained by eating this poison, man-made processed food, that we think that we can maintain our health. I'm going to be okay. Oh, it's just in moderation. Well, most of us have eaten it. I've eaten it for years. Also, we have a disconnect with God's foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans. We have a disconnect. We think that the foods in the supermarkets are part of the program. All they do is take God's foods and alter them. We're going to be talking about these things like the doctrine of foods. I don't know if anybody have heard of the doctrine of foods. The foods look like the different parts of your body. Like celery. Celery looks like bone. And it actually has the exact same ratio of calcium and magnesium in it. And it looks like bones. Celery, rhubarb, bok choy. There's a lot of doctrine. We're going to be talking about this because food from God, it's a love note from God. It's how God communicates to your body. You have to bring in those vibrations into your body and things will change fast. And we have to make a smooth transition to eating organic, purchasing organic foods and learning about organic foods and knowing how we can afford them. You can afford them. I talked with a black lady many years ago and she was driving one of the most expensive BMWs and she's arguing with me about bananas, organic bananas being 49 cents a pound versus regular bananas being 19 cents a pound. And it has a $100,000 car. You got to be kidding me. All right, let's talk about this program. What we're going to do before we start watching these videos. This is a confidence building program. Confidence building program. Get it going. It's called Lose 20 Pounds in 30 Days. We're going to take this in 30-day intervals. I just want you to do it. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell anyone. Just do it. If you can't trust anybody, don't tell anybody. You're going to get a lot of jealousy and envy from people, but that's okay. They're going to ask you what you're doing, but they may not be leaders. We're looking for leaders. It's a step-by-step program. Step 1, then you move on to step 2. It's not a lot of reading. It's a lot of examples, menus. Basically, this is how it goes. We want to eliminate processed foods as fast as possible out of your diet. Processed foods. You can't eat Pop-Tarts and chips and Doritos. You're going to stick with foods on God's table. And the weight comes off very quickly, but you have to have a plan. And I'm going to teach you how to have a plan. Fail to plan, plan to fail. More importantly, you're going to lose the weight fast. After 30 days, you're going to stop. I want to assess how you feel, assess how you look, and then make a decision when you're going to continue it again. Take a week off, a day off, whatever, and then get back on track. There's no pressure. This program is designed for black people, but everybody does it. But I have designed it for black people. Also, it is great for upcoming celebrations. You want to get the weight off fast. For those of you who are just 20 pounds overweight, or got an upcoming event, your brides or grooms to be, going to a wedding, class reunion, just had a baby, gain weight on vacation. Great program. Get it off. Now, you got to get these emotions. You want happy emotions. You want to start smiling again. Getting rid of this feeling of helplessness. Get off this emotional roller coaster ride that you're on. And more importantly, people tell me when they go back to the doctor, their blood values change dramatically. Their blood sugar, cholesterol, triglycerides, A1C levels go down. You've got to learn how to navigate your plateaus, which means when you're not losing any weight, what do? Don't panic. Your body doesn't like losing weight. Enjoy your changes. Increase energy, your sex drive, your metabolism, your hunger goes down, your cravings are going to go down, your mood swings are going to be less. Your hormones are going to feel great. Your stress levels are going to decrease. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have lower blood pressure. Your diabetes is going to get significantly better. And then I said your lab values, your immune system is going to give you, you're not going to get sick as much. Now, I used to, back in the 80s and 90s, work for two of the largest weight loss centers ever in this country. That was Nutrisystem and Jenny Craig, both of them. And I know how expensive these programs are. And I looked them up recently. Nutrisystem is about $239 to $289 a month. A month. That's with the food. And you don't see a lot of black women in these centers because they're way too much money. Jenny Craig, average $280 to $680 per month. Medi weight loss. There's a lot of them popping up. $275 to $300 initial fee, and then $75 to $80 per month. E-diets, $439 per month. Biggest Loser diet, $153 per week. Zone diet, $179 per 2 weeks. And finally, Weight Watchers, $39.95 per month. The online is $47.90. That's the online initial. And then it's $17.90 per month. Now here's what I want you to do. I want everybody to go to Food Drama TV. It's going to be in the description box. Food Drama TV. We have videos on there also. But more importantly, that's where you're going to get the things that you need. Because you're going to have to order some products too. And you're going to download this thing on your phone and your computer. It's going to download right on your phone or computer. And you're going to send it to your email. The program is a one-time fee of $29.99. Now, I know we're not stuck on dumb, but come on, that's ridiculous. You're going to go to contacts, fill out the information, and in the message section, I want all of you to type in capital letters the word urgent. In capital letters, urgent. And then we'll try to get back to you as fast as possible. If we don't get an influx of people, we're going to call everyone in the beginning. And we're going to be having conference calls so you can ask questions about the program. Okay? That's all we have today. So I want everybody to start looking for these videos. Look for me, and we're going to start breaking down some of these videos. So in the meantime, start your weight loss program. Download the 20 pounds of 30 days weight loss guide. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm going to be trying to pump these out as much as possible. Enjoy your blessings. I'm out.
Don't you hate it when that happens to you? When it does, you need this and this and this. When it happens to me, I always know where to go. When you've got professionals on your side, your problems don't stand a chance. What are you waiting for? Contact them today and let them take care of your problems.